Davis dishes to Ush. Pass to Holiday. Stolen by Thompson. 3-on-3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From deep. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Thompson against Gordon. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Guys, you want to talk about one tough guy? How about the Turkish hammer, Asik? Tremendous rebounder. A space eater in the paint. So long.
That's a great way to describe him, Kevin. Last year he finished 4th in the league in rebounds per minute. Plus he's always lurking as a shot blocker.
He is. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And he's good on the second.
And, you know, going back to Asik, I mean, he's not just a big, immobile guy. I mean, he's got really good flexibility, and that's helped him develop some post moves at the offensive end. He's no longer Mr. Dunk or nothing.
Good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Eric Gordon on the wing. The Warriors pull it in.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And going back to Amir Asik's toughness, you can see it in his face. I mean, he's not going to smile at you. He's not going to show you any expression at all. Just a cold-blooded monster on the floor.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Thompson with the bucket.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Pelicans trail by 3. Davis sets a screen. Holiday against Thompson. And Holiday kicks to Davis. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Warriors with some changes. Azili comes in for Green. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ush. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. And so here is New Orleans after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Pondexter. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Anderson outside from the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Warriors leading. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Livingston kicks to Spates. Pass to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now here's Gordon. Tries again. Anderson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Sean Livingston. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Cunningham's checked in.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Clark. The three-pointer off the mark. And Cole kicks to Anderson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Anderson's got 7 points.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus. Well, I'll tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Ian Clark out there with Curry, and it's Rush in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And so the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. And the Warriors with some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark.
Klay Thompson.
It's Curry outside. But he stays with it on the wing. Green. Barnes passes to Bogut. Lets it go with the 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Cole. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Asik comes in for Ryan Anderson. And Tyreke Evans is subbed in for Cunningham. Golden State on D. Double team on Holiday. He dishes it to Evans. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And the shot is good. Asik's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's stolen by Green. For the 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Davis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pelicans leading by 3. You look at what Anthony Davis has accomplished so far in his career, the historic comparisons. I mean, they're mind-boggling for a kid. Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a young KG and Duncan quite often. But in his first few seasons, his numbers look the most similar to Hakeem the Dream. And that's about as good a company as you can get.
Holiday dishes to Asik. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Pelicans also making a change. Gordon's checked in. The Warriors have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Gordon. Evans has got 5 now.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Asik with a screen on Barnes. And it's Gordon penetrating. He used that pick to get in close. And now a 6-point New Orleans lead.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
For three. Livingston, no luck.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And it's Gordon missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, those are good points. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Back to Davis. It's tipped and stolen by Spates. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. They get it back. Great tee that time from Davis.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Evans goes in. Pass to Ajinça. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Rush comes in for Maurice Spates. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. Ryan Anderson is checked in for New Orleans. Cunningham comes in for Eric Gordon.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pelicans ball.
A minute 20 left in the first half. The dish to Anderson. Here's Pondexter, covered by Barbosa. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pelicans.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Warriors trail by 9. Now Rush. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. But he gets it back. The tray. It's rebounded by New Orleans. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Anderson outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Evans goes in. Here's Ajinça. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 4 assists now tonight.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Curry's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And New Orleans also making a change. Cole's checked in for Tyreke Evans. Here's Cole. Dishes to Ajinça. No good with the wing jumper.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Curry outside. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Cole. He feeds it to Anderson. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
From deep three-point range. Oh, he hits it! How about that shot?
Big time, big time.